Welcome back to the Unadvisable, where we try to help others when we can't even help ourselves. Welcome back to our podcast. I hope we all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Tell me about, how have you been? What is great? What did you do for the holidays?
I cooked a duck. My brother, what did you say?
I cooked a duck.
Where was the turkey?
Did you kill it?
No, I didn't kill it. We bought it at a store and we cooked a duck instead of a turkey.
You rebels.
I've never had duck.
It has much more flavor than turkey.
I'm interested in trying
That's why we like it.
I am too.
Do
any of my friends know how to cook duck?
In Price, I'm sure they do.
You put it in the oven.
Listen,
like
our Friendsgiving, was off the chain.
Why?
Because it was good food. We did
no one has good food on the Friendsgiving. No, that makes you very original.
We did good food. It was classy AF.
What?
We do it at an event hall. Listen, I'm not even gonna.
No, I want to hear because
Price
you're describing
friends. Maxwell, all of you guys, we did a good job. Well, Max did a good job because I didn't. I made a spreadsheet. That's all I contributed.
Wow, incredible!
It was really good. Anyways, duck. What were you saying?
You roasted it in the oven just like you would a turkey. I mean, you can stuff some things inside.
Does it have like a weird texture?
No, it tastes like...
Well, you take the feathers off, so... No.
Okay.
It has the same texture as like chicken or turkey. It just has way more flavor and the meat's darker.
Interesting.
And it tastes better.
How was yours? What'd you do?
It was standard. It was what you were describing as your Friendsgiving. It was good food, good company. There was a new addition to the family, though, so shout out to Baby Evan, who was born in November. My sister-in-law is doing great. My brother is doing great. And now they're back in Arizona.
I forgot to start timing the show and I messed up, but I'll do it in a minute.
It's okay. We're on episode... Are we on episode 5?
Yes, episode 5.
Oh, we're well into screwing up enough now.
I just forget to time things, so give me 3 seconds.
That's okay. Yeah, no, Thanksgiving was so good.
Yeah, it was good. I had a good time too. I took some time off, but I edited most of the time, and I had my Friendsgiving, which was fun. The dinner was really good. I enjoyed it. I drank some wine, ate some really good food. It was a good time.
What did you eat though? Because I really needed to be defined.
There was so much turkey, mac and cheese.
Standard. I'm not impressed.
Veggies.
That's sweet potatoes.
Those are yummy.
Green bean casserole. There were pies. There was so much.
That's wild. No one has any of that on Thanksgiving.
I'm just saying,
next year we can try again and we'll wrap it
I'm just saying, if you were there, you would have been impressed. The tables were set very classy. And
no one does that on Thanksgiving.
Listen, you don't get it because my friends aren't classy. It was very good for us. But okay, this is the show. Today we are going to... I want to touch on a little social news that has been happening. There's some tea going on in the Instagram world.
What is it?
We'll get into it in a second.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
But the gist of the show is I've been spending a lot of time on Disney Plus. I don't know if you guys have. I don't know your lives, but actually I do.
You know our lives.
But it's got me thinking, like, there are so many streaming platforms, and I know this has been talked about too, but like there's like a battle going on. Why do we need so many? So we want to talk about that. And Mitch has a thing with Baby Yoda that he doesn't like. So we're going to talk about that.
It's a tournament to the death, and we're going to see who comes out on top. And it's going to be heavily
I love Baby Yoda.
Biased, on my opinion. So we'll see who wins. So that's the
gist of what we're doing. But to start off, what I was talking about, the social tea, I'm just calling it tea because I like saying that. Instagram's getting rid of likes. You know this, right?
I know this.
Kind of old news, but
it's live in Australia.
They're pushing it harder right now. It's live in Australia. What do you think about this? Like, do you think likes make that big of a difference on Instagram? Do you rely on them? Do you obsess over them? What's your take on that?
I kind of just scroll through and like whatever.
But like on like your own, do you compare like different things?
Not really. It depends on how many followers they have. Because if an account has like thousands of followers, then you kind of expect it to have automatically more likes. Like I have 730 followers, which is like nothing on Instagram.
What a plug.
I'll get
follow him.
And I'll get like, 50 to 80 likes in the picture, which I feel like is okay, but it's not going to be compared to, like, that's nothing compared to someone who has like 100,000 followers.
Right. Or me who has like 102.
So I don't think it really matters. I don't know.
What do you think? I feel like you obsess over it a little bit.
I do obsess over it. It's only likes though. They're not going to remove, like, you can see their followers still, right?
Yeah, and you can see your own likes. You just can't see others. So it's not. It's there to not compare.
I feel like it's going to go it could go two different ways. So I'm all for it. I think like from a mental aspect, this could be really great.
I think so.
Because for me, it does bother me when people get like a bajillion likes for a really dumb post. And then I see like a really beautiful picture taken, not by me, by someone else, crazy talented. I'm like, that definitely like deserves more credit than this post.
Yeah.
So I think not being able to see the likes, it will like get better organically. I'm hoping it will create more likes.
That's the point.
But I feel like on the other hand, it might do the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Where you're not seeing likes, so you don't feel inclined to like something because you're like, why does it matter?
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how it goes out as it rolls out. Where does it get implemented?
I don't know. I should research that. They're rolling it out like it's live in Australia. Like it's been rolled out to certain
I think it's
things.
rolling out to just like different accounts over time.
So it's like a zombie
I'm sure
apocalypse.
I still see likes on my account.
Oh, I can't wait until it just hits us and then we're gonna be like, this is terrible.
Yeah, well, the point of it is this is a quote. It's supposed to reduce stress to life lived online by like comparing yourself, which is good. It's for mental health, and so you're supposed to focus on the content you're actually posting.
That's so good.
You know, and then but it's not like, oh, I think this picture's cute, so it'll just like get a lot of likes instead. You're actually just like posting content that means something, possibly.
I'm very curious to see how this
and then there's other people that are saying that it might make Instagram less relevant, maybe because people don't like that feature, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Instagram.
I think it's way too popular. I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's kind of like with YouTube, you know, that's like the biggest platform where people post and stream videos and stuff.
It's true.
There's like Vimeo, Dailymotion and stuff, but none of them come close to competing with YouTube.
Yeah.
And I think Instagram.
But Instagram has its own like batch of influencers where all they're really doing is Instagram ads, you know? So it's kind of just, but the comments are really what I think matter and stuff like that. And just, I don't know, it'll be interesting, but I think the meaning behind it's good. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Is it even going to affect you? Do you notice it all? Do you obsess over your likes? I don't obsess, but I feel good when I get a lot of likes.
Same.
You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm like, oh, I need more like to hit this, but I don't know.
I totally feel like rewarded for likes.
I feel rewarded.
Like if I only see 18 likes, I'm like, oh, maybe I should delete this picture.
Well,
like
no. See, you have
that's me though. Like I'm talking like just from my perspective. But if it gets like around 60 likes, which is like normal for me, then I'm like, oh, that was like a successful post. Like I'm good with that.
For me, most of the time, if I'm posting something, I feel good about it already, and I feel confident because I'm posting it pretty much. So like I'm just like, oh, these people are stupid for not liking me, but I feel good.
My biggest thing is the likes aren't as important to me. But you know, if you have like the business account, you can see the analytics. I really want reach. Like I want as many people as I can to see my post.
Should be focusing on. Yeah.
And I guess, you know, if people like it, it can end up on like the explore page and all those other pages, but you don't necessarily need to see the likes for that to happen, as long as it's still being liked.
Interesting. I'm excited for it to roll out just to see what happens.
It's just different because I think we're so obsessed with it. But okay, let's move on to the whole streaming service battle.
Wars.
Fight.
The reason I thought about this, well, I mean, I had talked to somebody else at my other job that I just started this week about this topic, but there are so many services now that it's like, are we going to pay for all of these? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like there's so many. It's like, which one do we eventually just pick? And I don't know. Do we want to start with the Baby Yoda thing? Do you want to go or should I?
Let's talk about the different services.
You're already like
I'm going to lead into it. So I read an article this week. There's a service called Plex, and I think it started out as it's free right now, and it's supposed, like they said that they kind of want to be the one-stop shop for everything eventually. Have you ever even heard of Plex?
I've never heard of them.
Sounds familiar.
It's been around for a while, but it's starting to like be more of like a subscription type thing, so it's like being pushed out more.
Like everything else in the market.
Well, yeah, but I think that what they're trying to do is just be like the one-stop shop, so they're going to have pretty much everything. This was just barely like launched like a couple days ago.
Interesting.
But like it's been around. I almost want to say it's been around as like a piracy site, but I don't think it's piracy. I don't want to say that. You know what I mean?
It sounds like it's going mainstream though, so it can't be.
Yes, that's where it's
like legally.
But this is where I got thinking about it as I saw that. So it's just kind of what are you on? Like what streaming service do you use?
I have Amazon Prime, but I also have like the full Prime, so I get like the shipping and stuff like that. I've had that for a while, and my dad just kind of split it because he always buys stuff on Amazon, and I watch the shows on it, so it works out. I didn't even think about
Amazon Prime. That's another one.
I've had Netflix for the longest time, and that's probably my biggest one. Hulu, that comes with Spotify, regardless, so I just have it because it's included. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have it. And then Disney Plus, just the most recent. I also have Apple TV, but I got that.
How many? Like, why? There's so many.
Oh, I got Apple TV for free with my phone because I bought it. Because I bought the new iPhone. They were like, oh, they're giving it away for free for a year. So I was like, okay. But I've watched one show on it, and I was like, I don't know. There's not that many shows that hooked me in.
Does Apple TV really just have its own like content that's specific to it? That's one thing that annoys me about it, is because there's a show I want to watch on Apple TV that I can't watch.
Yeah, they do have like original shows, and they're really trying to push those.
But do they have other things as well?
Not really.
So it's mostly just original.
It's mostly their stuff, and then you can like link it up with your like cable provider or other streaming service, and it kind of puts it all in one app.
Yeah.
But mostly it's like all their own original stuff. And you can buy like stuff from iTunes and rent movies. Like,
I see. What do you use?
I'm a glutton too. I think I have the exact same thing that Gleb has. So Netflix, Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus. But like 3 out of the 4 of those are attached to something. Hulu, I have Spotify. Disney Plus, I have it through my like phone plan.
That's what I have.
And then what's the other one? What am I forgetting? Oh, Amazon Prime. I guess that one's not so much. But I just feel like they like try to get you with these little schemes.
They do,
like,
but it's like
hook you in, and then it's like, oh, I already have this. I should just like, I'll just get it for free.
The point of like streaming was to make like cable like to save money. Basically. And I still like cable. Like my mom has Dish, and I use Dish Anywhere all the time because I like kind of watching like Ellen and stuff like that, and like my main shows. But I have Hulu for that if I miss them. But I do like watching them live if I can. Yeah. So it's still relevant to me. But it's like if like I don't pay for it, it's just because I have it. So
my dad got tired of paying for our cable bill because we used to have Comcast, and it'll just be like $100 a month or so.
And you don't even watch it really,
Comcast. Right? No, we hardly ever watched it. Like he'll watch like the local channels.
Heck yeah.
And then also just like Comedy Central or HGTV, House Hunters International.
See, I love those, but they're all on Hulu.
Most on YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch them on Hulu on YouTube. But what he did is he switched to Sling, which basically gives you all those channels live, but it just uses your internet versus like a cable going through your house. And then if you got like the Sling TV box that they sell, it lets you hook up over-the-air antenna so you can still get local channels on it. And those are free regardless. I mean, you can plug that antenna into your TV and still get them. So, and it's like $25 a month. So it's like significantly cheaper. And that's the thing,
though, it's like, I think the streaming services was originally just to like save money, but now it's like we're paying for so many. It's just like,
yeah, I don't like
it's going to end up bundling
up
into
thing.
Like, have we had cable channels like in different bundles?
And it's just annoying because there's only certain shows on things like Hulu. I like for when I miss my shows, during the week. I use it. That's really what I use it for. Netflix, I like it because there are a few originals on there. Like I like Planet Earth, things like that. Right now I'm in Disney Plus because I just love it. Like I watch That's So Raven every day. Well, not every day because I don't have time, but most of it. But I just love Disney Plus, and I love Baby Yoda. I haven't even watched The Mandalorian yet, but I love Baby Yoda, and I want to cradle him and kiss him.
Don't even get me started.
The only reason I got Disney Plus was to watch The Mandalorian because I was super excited for that show.
So cute.
I 100% can live without Disney Plus.
And then other shows.
That's all I've been watching.
I have yet to watch any actual like Disney show or movie on Disney Plus.
Okay, well,
except for Star Wars,
sir. We need
Disney
you a very
Plus
long list.
it just makes me feel happy. I don't know.
They're playing on that nostalgia.
Yeah, have you watched like an original show on there?
No, because I've already seen all of those.
No, but it brings you back to life.
I watched Mandalorian. I watched the first.
Watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody tonight.
No, I didn't grow up on that.
Awesome.
That show seems wildly annoying to me.
Okay, you're like 10 years old.
We got to go a little older.
Which one?
Hold up. I actually watched the original X-Men. I'm talking the 90s version.
They have that on there.
The last episode from season 6 is terrible. Just as a heads up.
They have Gargoyles on Disney Plus.
Okay. I'll rewatch Gargoyles. But like, I've got my fix when I was like 7 and 8. Like, I'm good. Like, let's do some new content. Like, I'm all for the new. I don't need a Disney Plus service.
Okay, well then cancel it. But
it's free.
The reason part of the reason we're talking about this is because me and Gleb love Baby Yoda.
And
I sent like a little meme to our group chat, and Mitch was like, "Ew, I hate Baby Yoda," and I'm just like, "What?
100%.
Why?
He's not cute. Everybody's freaking out. He's all over the meme page. Absolutely, he's like a bald little. I want to.
He is so
Say
cute.
something very specific, but I'm not going to.
He's so cute.
We'll keep it G-rated. He's
so
not cute.
Did you see the meme of him sipping soup? It's like.
Does anybody agree with Mitch?
So
Because if
cute.
you do, stop watching our show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, leave your hate comments below. I'm fine being alone on this because I'm right.
But I don't
No,
understand. He's
you're
so
wrong.
cute.
So-
2 versus 1.
So
Gleb,
this is what we're
insert a
gonna
picture of Baby Yoda here.
Okay.
do.
Okay, now we're playing a game because of this. But
Okay, well, incredible segue. I could have set it up myself. We're gonna play a tournament to the death. This is 8 cute little characters that we all grew up with, and we're gonna vote on them. And I'm heavily biased, and I'm gonna pick the winner. So, let's get going. All right, Hello Kitty versus Toothless the Dragon. Who is cuter? Go.
Who's Toothless the Dragon?
Fast. Oh my
Who's
god.
Hello Kitty?
No, I know who Hello Kitty is. Hello
I just
Kitty
kidding.
wins.
I've heard of Hello Kitty. I don't know.
I
who
just-
Toothless the
Toothless is.
Dragon from the Dragon.
Oh,
Beyond
How to Train Your
DreamWorks.
Dragon.
How to
Oh,
Train Your
Toothless
Dragon.
all the way.
Caitlyn, go.
I've
I don't
actually
know who,
watched
I'm
that
gonna say
movie.
Hello Kitty just because I always like Hello Kitty.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Toothless because I think
Hell yeah.
he can fly. Like Hello Kitty, that's like
And
a
he's
2D.
cute. He's like a
I don't know what he looks
Kitty's
like in
like-
my
He's
head.
like a dog with wings. Like sign
Yeah.
me up, fam.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, but
How
I'm
to
still
Train Your
gonna.
Dragon. Have
I'm
you ever
gonna
seen the
pick
show?
Hello Kitty.
How have you not? Okay, we're gonna move on. This is a very
Okay.
fast round. Okay, let me get down Toothless here. Oh, I got a text. Isn't that fun?
No.
Okay, next round. Nemo versus Baby Groot. Who is cuter? Go.
No.
Yep.
I'm
Nemo
gonna go
versus
with
Baby
Nemo
Groot.
because that's one of my favorite Pixar movies.
But it's Baby Groot. You specifically asked me to.
I
put
know,
this
but
in
you're
here.
not together.
Yeah, here. This is life and death. Whoever doesn't get picked dies immediately.
No.
We're
They
gonna fry
can't
it
die.
Nemo, or we're gonna Groot in a fire, just to keep us warm.
I'm gonna pick Nemo.
Wait, who did you
Nemo.
pick?
Nemo.
I 100%. I'm with Nemo.
But
I
I
don't.
still-
Nemo's cuter than Baby Groot.
I know some
Sorry.
people who really like Baby Groot though.
No, I really do too. That's why it's so hard. But Nemo,
He's gone. Fire. Okay. Here's where it gets dicey. Actually, this one isn't the hard one. Baby Yoda versus SpongeBob. Go.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda wins. I'm sorry, Spongy.
Yeah. SpongeBob's
say
just kind of annoying.
I say SpongeBob,
No.
but Baby Yoda wins.
Well,
Okay.
I really do have a respect for SpongeBob though.
No.
I used to watch so much of it, but then
I actually haven't watched The Mandalorian though, so I don't even know Baby Yoda's personality. He's just cute, and I love him.
Oh, he's so cute. You should
Yeah.
watch the show because it's good.
I just
I-
need time in my
I
life.
will tell you now. I am going to retry The Mandalorian tonight. It's one of my goals.
Can you get to episode 3 and let me know what you think?
I'll try.
Because
Maybe
episode three
I'll
is
watch
like-
It's been so boring.
Because episode 3 is like
I heard
the
it's
best
really
episode.
good.
It's
I
the
just,
highlight episode
Okay.
so far.
All right, wait. Hold your thoughts.
Okay.
We got to finish this game. People are dying constantly. Mickey Mouse versus Pikachu. I already know exactly who I
Pikachu.
want.
Mickey Mouse.
Pikachu. No.
No,
Pikachu.
Pikachu. I changed mine.
Pikachu's
to Pikachu.
way cuter. Okay, second round. This is when things are gonna get real dicey. Toothless versus Nemo.
Nemo.
I already know who I
I'm
want.
gonna have to go with Toothless.
I say Nemo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang it.
Nemo wins. Ooh, Nemo in the semifinals. All right, this one might kill me. Baby Yoda versus Pikachu. Who's cuter?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
I think I'm gonna go with Baby Yoda.
I say Pikachu. I think you both are wildly delusional.
Clearly, we're right.
We're not gonna kill Pikachu. He's just gonna go back in his Pokeball and he's gonna heal up in the Pokemon Center.
That's very biased.
All right. Oh, I just wrote down Pikachu anyway in the final match. All right. Nemo versus Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Johnston.
I don't know.
Johnston.
It's hard because I don't know the personality.
Johnston. The personality.
It's Baby Yoda.
This is
I'm
all.
gonna pick
skip-
Baby Yoda.
I picked Nemo. Oh my gosh.
You're picking anything but Baby Yoda. I already know your answer.
Absolutely, I am because Baby Yoda is unfortunately the winner. We just lost all of these incredible characters thanks to you two.
They're not gone.
They're dead. Nope, they're dead.
But they're not forgotten.
I just don't know why you have to be so hateful against things
Because we gotta
Baby
mix it up
Yoda's-
on the podcast.
No, but you are hateful in real life. I just mentioned Baby Yoda and you're like, ew, no, bad.
Ew, no.
But you could just say, oh, I like him. Doesn't
I
to
have
be your
no respect
favorite.
for him. Maybe after tonight, I will.
I'll
I
try
just
to
get
watch
to
an
episode
episode when
three.
I
I just
actually
feel like
sleep.
when the internet tries to shove down memes constantly that are the same but with like a different tagline, I've had enough.
They're funny.
Then just don't look at the internet. Just don't look at the memes.
You guys don't get it. That's my
I get
game.
it.
I think you don't
That was a
get
fun
it.
game. I liked
Baby
that.
Yoda is the champion. Thank you for your time. What a waste it was.
What do you think of Baby Yoda? Even if you haven't seen The Mandalorian, I know you've seen the memes. He's cute.
He's everywhere.
He's so little and small, like with his little robe and the suit.
Stop.
He's so
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
I want one as a pet.
No.
I hope they make a
cute.
little robot toy that actually moves around because I'd totally buy
That'd
that.
be cute.
It'd be a waste of money, but I would buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the purpose. Is there any more we want to talk about this streaming thing? Like,
Yeah, you have like a whole
What-
thing of
well,
this.
no, we talked
Okay.
about most of it, but
Did we
it's
talk about Netflix removing your
Well,
friends?
that's where
to
I
show
was
out-
going.
How
Okay.
incredibly
Okay.
professional we
no,
are.
that's where I was going. I was
Okay.
getting
Sorry,
into it.
I'll
I
let
just
you
didn't know if
lead.
you had
I'm
more
sorry,
into
I'm
it, but
just-
that's one thing that is kind of relative. Like with Netflix removing Friends, I don't remember when it said it was going to do it because I didn't.
I think
research.
it was like 2021.
It's sometime soon ish.
Oh, I thought it was sooner than that. I don't know.
I don't know. I should have fact checked that, but I didn't.
The Office.
And The Office. So that's the thing though, is Netflix going to go downhill because those are going to get removed and probably thrown on somewhere else. Like
yeah, they're getting
right?
they're getting thrown in on was it NBC? Who originally aired The Office? Was it NBC?
It's NBC, yeah.
Yeah, they're making their own streaming service.
Oh my gosh,
and that's
they are.
And I think that's the problem.
What's going on?
That's
what's
the problem
happening?
because like all these separate channels that we used to watch on like Hulu or Netflix and stuff, they're all making their own streaming service because they want to cash in on that money.
Well, see, that's
so then it's like splitting up into,
but it's
and they're
like, why?
taking all their shows that they've made back to their streaming service.
But we don't want to do that.
They don't care. They don't care
money, because people
dude.
are still going to pay to watch their favorite shows.
They probably will, but I'm not.
The Office is by far the most
Netflix spent like millions, hundreds of millions of dollars for the streaming rights for Friends and The Office.
Yeah, and they should keep it because when I'm on Netflix, if I just am bored, don't know what to watch, I click on Friends or The Office. It's literally those two shows.
I haven't watched any of them, so I wouldn't know.
He's from Russia.
Oh, we were going to talk about this. He hasn't seen Friends.
He hasn't seen Disney either.
I have watched like separate episodes of Friends and I've tried to sit down and watch it, but the laugh track just kills it for me.
Well, maybe you should just pay attention to the content.
Oh no, it's boring because they'll say like a sentence.
The last 2 seasons.
They'll like say a sentence and then you hear the laugh track and they awkwardly sit there. That's the same reason why I hated Big Bang Theory, which is another favorite show of everyone's. Because they would say a word, they would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go wash my hands," and then the audience would be like, and then they'll like awkwardly sit there and then continue. To me, it just doesn't work. Like sitcoms,
I don't even notice
tracks,
it just because the show makes me so
well,
happy.
Well, we grew up
just
on that,
doesn't
though.
work for me.
So.
The only show I've tolerated was How I Met Your Mother, and even that was borderline
You haven't seen
annoying.
The Office though?
I've seen The Office. I got bored with it. I just don't like that mockumentary style. Same with Parks and Rec. I try to sit down and watch that.
They're like
we're done.
They're
the
one
podcast
and the same.
is over. No one backs.
I know they're made by
the
same people, but like I just could not.
Parks and Rec is so good too.
I could not get into it. I could not. It was too slow for me.
Treat yourself day.
Did you start with season 2?
No, I started with season 1. You need to start with season 2. I could not get past like 3 episodes because I got that bored.
That's because season 1 they were just trying to stay on the air. Yeah. Start with season 2.
I don't know.
The first episode of
my type of
season
show.
2, you'll pee your pants laughing.
It's not my type of show. My favorite comedy show, I guess, is this still a sitcom if there's no laugh track? Yeah, it's still a sitcom. Okay. My favorite one is Brooklyn Nine-Nine because their jokes are funny and it's like it has a really good flow and chemistry going across it. There's no laugh track. It's just perfect.
Well,
it's the perfect show.
The Office doesn't have laugh tracks. But no, I don't know. I guess I have a really dry sense of humor, so I love that stupid comedy like Parks and Rec, The Office, where they're just like they're so like it's so under the table that you just have to like be in their brain to know what's going on. You get fam. But I don't know what other shows do you think Gleb should watch? Like, are you insulted like I am? Because I don't.
That's an episode all of its own because
I'm insulted.
He hasn't seen a vast majority of Disney movies. I'm talking 90s classics. Nope. Aladdin, Hercules.
I've seen Hercules.
Oh,
I've seen Lion King. That one's my favorite. I had it on VHS back in Russia.
Little Mermaid.
Nope, haven't seen that.
Get out.
Haven't seen Aladdin.
I keep looking at this and I think it's going to stab his neck and kill him.
Anyway, that's like a whole
But
thing.
you see, I know all those stories though because we had like Russian cartoons. Because those stories, they're not Disney. They're not from Disney. They didn't come up with the stories. They just made them animated movies and stuff from them.
And they've twisted the stories for happy endings.
But the stories are pretty old and they've been around way before Disney even existed.
If you compare The Little Mermaid to the original, it is way different.
I've never seen or read the original stories, but I've seen like Russian versions of them, like Russian cartoons and stuff.
So bubbles and dies at the end.
So I know all like the actual stories. I've just never seen the Disney versions of them because I've already I know the story. I don't really need to.
Yeah, they're different. They're way different.
But also, like, if you read the original stories of what those are based on, they're pretty graphic and
I don't
terrifying.
Have you seen Mary Poppins?
No. Is that the one that comes down from the umbrella? Because I've seen the memes from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Watch it. It's on Disney Plus. Watch the original.
I probably won't like it.
That's like my favorite childhood movie. That one and Annie and the Parents.
So here's the thing, guys. We're actually looking for another host. We're going to be replacing someone very quickly. You better know your Disney.
Medicine go down.
This video has not been copyrighted by Disney Corporation.
Okay, well, overall, which streaming service do you think will win the battle of the streams? With Christmas coming along, it gets me like in the mood to like binge watch movies. What are you going to use for that? Like,
I am waiting for The Witcher to come out on Netflix.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a fantasy show. It's supposed to be like
It's based on a video game.
Yeah, it's based on a video game,
Fun.
like a series of books, and it's supposed to be like Netflix's answer to Game of Thrones, basically. Because Game of Thrones basically proved or showed that, you know, people will watch a fantasy show if it's made really good, if it has like good CGI and like
I like
nice
Game
special
of Thrones.
effects and stuff like that.
My mom canceled HBO. She did.
Doris, redo it just for a quick second.
I know that there's sites that I can go watch it on, but I like to do things the legal way. So
But yeah, it's basically supposed to be Netflix's answer. And that was one of my favorite video games. And I've read most of the books. And I am super excited for it because I love fantasy. And it looks like the cast is going to be awesome. Henry Cavill is the lead. And the trailer looked awesome. And I'm just super pumped for it. And I'm going to binge all of it.
I'm just torn because there are originals on Netflix like Atypical. I really love that show that I just like go to and I'm like, oh, there's a new season of this. I'm watching it. Like I finished that over Thanksgiving just because I really like that show. But so it's like certain things have certain like specific shows that I want, and it's hard for me because it's like, oh, I really want to watch like Grey's Anatomy. If I miss it on Thursdays, I know I can watch it on Hulu the next day. So it's just really annoying. What do you think is like going to take the lead?
I think right now Disney Plus.
Well, yeah,
I think
for
Disney
sure.
Plus is...
For me specifically, that's what I'm on. Like, if I'm watching TV, which is maybe like once a week or so, but or during the weekend more than that. For you, you're mostly on Netflix? You said.
Recently I've been mostly on Disney Plus just because I'm watching like a bunch of Star Wars series.
So.
But before that, I'm pretty much always on Netflix just because they have a lot of dumb stuff on there that I've never even touched.
I just like Planet Earth, but Disney has stuff like that too.
But I watched like Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. That's an awesome show. And there's a lot of like interesting documentaries that Netflix has, like Chef's Table that Mitch introduced me to. Is such a good show.
Yeah.
And Somebody Feed Phil.
I don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
Somebody Feed Phil. That was like an awesome food show. And I'm a foodie, so I really love like all the food shows I can find on Netflix and a lot of that stuff. Plus there's like comedy specials and everything like that. I basically provide Netflix for all my family just because they all mooch off
Mitch,
me.
are you a Netflix? Is that your top one? Did you
say
that?
I'm a Netflix. I go between that and YouTube. I know it's not a streaming service.
No, it is. It's a streaming service.
I don't have YouTube Red though.
Yeah.
No, I don't have YouTube Red.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get it. Not interested.
Okay. Are we good? Should we wrap that from here?
I don't know. What do you think?
Ma'am, you're the producer. You don't
I know.
Ask us.
I did, but then you guys always have good content. But okay, I think that's good. We pretty much covered everything I have on my list.
Excellent.
What do you guys think is going to take the lead on streaming, or is there what shows keep you on certain platforms? How do you feel about this whole thing? I don't know.
There's too many.
There are too many, and there's going to keep getting more and more.
But it's like, what keeps you on what?
And I think kill TV.
I think
that's been a question for a while, which I think it does for our generation.
For all of them to kind of like surviving is going to be the quality of the original content that they can put out. Because now AT&T
that's true
has their own like the HBO Max or whatever they're calling it.
Oh my gosh, there's another one?
Yeah, it's like a combination of, I forgot which network it was, but it's like combining HBO, and since they're all owned by like AT&T, they're all like combining it together. So it's going to be that one. Then there's like all the premium cable channels too, like Showtime.
There's too many.
And all those things. It's crazy. There's so much. And I feel like if you try to sign up for all of them, it's going to be like hundreds of dollars a month.
Yeah, and that's the point of this. It's like, who's going to, like, what's the solution? That's when I saw the article about Plex. I was like, well, I mean, it would be nice if there was a one-stop shop for everything, but how does that work with all these other things?
I don't know how many companies are going to go for that.
No.
Though,
exactly.
Because they'd probably want to control their own like content and streaming. And also, I feel like the other part it comes down to is like how well the stream works and how well their apps are laid out.
And how user like
by far, I think right now Netflix probably has my favorite like app layout. It's super easy to navigate. It's all in its own categories. You know which shows you've left off and like you can watch again and organize everything for you. Disney Plus is okay, but like it doesn't check off like episodes you've already seen. So sometimes like if you forget, it's like
clunky.
It's
clunky for sure,
but it's new.
Yeah, it's getting there. It will get there.
Hulu is nice. Hulu's okay.
Yeah. Plus, Disney Plus has that new Lizzie McGuire series that we're all so excited about.
And I'm excited for it because I used to watch Lizzie McGuire. And but then like I have HBO Now, just their like separate app that they have. That's my least favorite. Like the layout is so weird. It's always slow and clunky and stuff. Ugh. I think that's the other thing that's gonna.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, that was a good conversation. Why I went like this is I forgot to talk about something. I got my conspiracy palette.
Oh.
So that's the segment, but I'm merging
gosh.
into this.
Let's use that. Let's use this next shot as the thumbnail. Okay, go.
This is the mini.
Clickbait.
This is the mini.
Wait, can you tell people what this are if they're listening? Because they're like, I don't know what the conspiracy palette is.
This is just an added bonus. I was going to do this at the beginning. I said, I got this over Thanksgiving. What I was annoying is it got delivered at my house while I was in Price.
Can you tell us what it
the
is?
ShaneXJeffree Conspiracy bundle that I ordered like a month ago. She's makeup.
Talking about makeup, everyone.
Makeup.
Jeez Louise, get that password.
But I was so excited and I was going to open the show with that, but I forgot because of my great producing skills. I wrote it down and didn't say it.
Conspiracy.
So, but I'm just excited. So for those listening, you could probably click off now, but follow us on show socials. But for those on the video stream, look at this. It's not a stream, it's an upload.
Wow, incredible content.
Beautiful.
People that are listening are like, what are they doing? She's opening the conspiracy palette now.
I think they can hear that.
Oh gosh.
These colors though, this whole bottom row.
So there's how many colors?
I don't know.
12.
3 times what?
Count. But it's just pretty. Me and Kenzie got the entire bundle, so that means all the makeup, and I'm so excited.
Wildly popular, sold out overnight.
Look at this. Look at this.
She got one that's a pig head. I think their packaging is cooler than their makeup.
Did you watch
that? That is really good packaging.
It is. That's the thing. That's crazy. What's so interesting about the series of Shane. I know you guys don't care, but I just had to show it.
What's interesting about this series is like the process they go through.
It is.
Because it's a pure creative like process for them. It's not super businessy. They have their business guy who I think is fascinating. But anyway.
I still haven't watched it.
That could be a whole nother podcast episode. We should brainstorm that. Not specifically to Shane, but the way YouTube is taking over the storytelling world. Okay.
YouTube's great.
Yeah, it really is.
Can we talk about that for a second? For you about YouTube, since it's a streaming service. Are we wrapping up?
Well, no, yeah, but okay. Go. What do you want to say?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say like it's a great streaming service, and I guess I can retract my statement from
that is a good statement though, because some people don't even watch like Netflix, they watch YouTube.
Yeah, I guess like if you count YouTube, and that would probably be like my number one over Netflix, just because I watch so many shows on that. Yeah. I just didn't count it because it's not like.
And there are original shows on YouTube if you have YouTube Premium.
And
don't know how
terrible.
They are
but there's
terrible. But
so many different things I watch on YouTube. It's probably
gonna grow a lot over the next year.
I absolutely love it.
Well, yeah. Do you watch YouTube over these streaming shows? What do you watch? I know I already wrapped the show, but I got off on a tangent because I wanted to talk about my makeup. But this is the Unadvisable. Follow us on the social medias at the Unadvisable.
Ugh.
I'm Caitlyn at Caitlyn Creative.
I'm Gleb at Gleb Lapham.
I'm Mitch. Leave your hate comments below.
See, why is he like this?
We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Thanks for watching.